A continuación, va a realizar su presentación el señor Yoshikuni Yoshitake, que es vicepresidente de Marketing, de Estrategia y Visión. Es el responsable del programa Fujitsu Technology and Services Vision, donde Fujitsu, conjuntamente con sus clientes, define cómo la tecnología puede apoyar la transformación digital. Su presentación va a ser interactiva. Muchos de ustedes han recogido a la entrada este pequeño mando. Entonces, cuando el señor Yoshitake haga algunas preguntas para votar, simplemente tienen que pulsar el número de la pregunta en que consideren cada uno de ustedes. Muchas gracias. Yoshitake-san.
Data is all around us. At Fujitsu, we know when we connect it with people, amazing digital transformations can happen. Like helping parents to look after their children, wherever they are. Or gathering information to help retailers give customers exactly what they want. Working with farmers to monitor livestock and increase productivity. Applying advances in big data analysis to keep workers safe anywhere on Earth. And making entire cities work more fluidly than was ever thought possible. Harnessing data through human-centric innovation to turn the previously unthinkable into reality. Fujitsu, shaping tomorrow with you.
Good morning, everyone. Let me try to speak some Spanish word first. Buenos días, damas y caballeros. Me llamo Takashige. Esta es la primera vez que visito Madrid y estoy muy emocionado de ver tantos invitados. Espero que ustedes estén emocionados también. Was this understood? Good. This was a great challenge for me, from now, allow me to speak English. I joined Fujitsu in 1984, so 33 years ago. So long time, long journey with Fujitsu probably means that I was in love with Fujitsu and our Fujitsu customers. Mostly throughout my career, I was engaged in international business, especially in the telecommunications field. I was involved in developing major strategic alliances or joint ventures with global companies. But when I look back when I joined the company, I had my close friend. He was in charge of business in Spain. So he delivered our mainframe computers, our customers in Spain. So I believe the Fujitsu and our customers in Spain grew together. So we are friends. So I'm very happy to be here to speak my keynote. Currently, I am responsible for mid to long-term strategy and developing Fujitsu's vision we call Fujitsu Technology and Service Vision. This sets out our vision for the future and our thinking on how organizations can create innovation by using technology. We first launched this in April 2013 and have updated it every year. And the theme for this year is already President introduced, human-centric innovation, digital co-creation. Our central idea is called human-centric innovation. It means that organizations can create innovation by empowering people with digital technology. And digital co-creation is really important now. So in this session, you will find out more about why digital co-creation is necessary now and how you can realize digital co-creation and what Fujitsu can do for you. So I like to begin with my keynote, the question. The first question is about digital disruption. So, do you think will your sector be digitally disrupted over the next 5 years? Whoa. So you have the device. So please select one answer from out of these 5 answers. First is yes, it will become unrecognizable. Second, yes, it will change fundamentally. And third, yes, but it will change in some specific areas only. And four, there may be small changes only. And five, you're very firm. No, it will not change at all. So are you ready? So now please vote by pushing the button. Okay. Good. So you can see your results. So top is almost 49-50% of you believe your sector will fundamentally change, and followed by it will change, but in some specific areas only, and it will become unrecognizable. So it means so almost all of you believe that your sector will change 5 years. Ooh. Yes, as you already aware, I think the future is becoming more and more uncertain. To illustrate our current situation, I would like to introduce a very famous old Japanese painting. What you see on the screen is the very famous ukiyo-e painted by Hokusai 200 years ago. He's probably the most well-known and respected ukiyo-e creator in Japan and impacting many European artists like Monet or Debussy. And his best works are 46 different scenes of Mount Fuji. And this is one of them, and I really like this painting, and I hope you like too. But imagine you are on board these small boats. Mount Fuji is seen far away. This is where you want to go, your destination, your goal. But your boats are violently pitching and roaring by giant waves. But yet today, we are experiencing something similar in business. Digital is big waves engulfing every industry, our everyday lives, and society. In this digital era, if we do nothing, we will see ourselves disrupted by big digital waves. It means that new innovative business models or new innovative services will be developed by your competitors, which may enter into your sector from a totally different sector. But if you have take a risk to, leverage the power of digital waves and dare to disrupt your business, you'll be able to capture tremendous opportunity of business growth and achieve your goal. Choosing nothing is not an option. As President said, in a survey, 75% of business leaders say their sector will fundamentally change in 5 years, same as you thought. And it is more striking that more than half believe their organizations will not in the same form in 5 years. But a good thing is that business leaders are at the same time very enthusiastic and excited about the opportunity of digital transformation. So therefore, 89% of them have already embarked on the journey of digital transformation. Yes, today, digital technology is embedded in every aspect of business, especially the core value creation process of our business. This is digital transformation. It is said every company is becoming a technology company. I think it is true. But you may wonder if digital transformation is really delivering business outcomes. I have some data. In a global survey, business leaders have confirmed that 34% of their digital projects have already delivered tangible business outcomes. It is incredible. But what kind of outcomes? Yes, 44% of those projects which have delivered outcomes improved customer relationships. 36% strengthened the competitiveness of products. Yes, to realize growth, our customers have already embarked on the journey of digital transformation with us. I'd like to give you some examples. First example, Inessa Group is a Shanghai-based smart city solution provider. And Fujitsu has partnered with Inessa to help digitalize their factory as part of the National Made in China 2025 initiative for industrial digital transformation. We have jointly piloted a smart factory. The sensors throughout the factory measure a variety of key production metrics as well as environmental data. And they use Fujitsu's intelligent dashboard, as you see, and this can be present, all the data can be presented to visually and most importantly, in real time. So it's like a virtual factory. So walking through the dashboard is like walking through the real factory floor. The analysis of real-time operational data produced a remarkable result. It enabled Inessa to achieve 25% of production productivity gain and 50% reduction in processing time. It's a great achievement. So this example shows how connectivity of digital enables productivity of company. Now I would like to show you the second example. Imagine if you could save a life. 1 in 15 of the adult population have suffered from depressions, and 4 in 15 of the adult population have suffered from mental disorders. And 80% of suicide are linked to mental disorders, and 22% of them are linked to alcohol or substance abuse. And according to the WHO, in 2012, 800,000 people in the world committed suicide. So what can we do about this? There are plenty of medical data available for use, but medical professionals do not know how to analyze the data and create value. Our customer is San Carlos Clinical Hospital here in Madrid. They have been wrestling with this very question for a long time, and Fujitsu has partnered with the San Carlos Clinical Hospital and developed a very unique AI-based tool to help clinical decision making. Our system has learned from 36,000 anonymous clinical records, and the system is analyzed these clinical data as well as over 1 million medical open data, such as research papers. And the system is able to make an assessment of the risk of suicide and the risk of alcohol or substance abuse. The hospital evaluates the system is already 95% accurate in its assessment as a team of 8 clinicians. But it can make, assessment in just milliseconds. It's really ultra fast. Indeed, research for clinical decision making is a very time-consuming and laborious task. But this system can free up the time of clinicians and allow them to focus more time on consultation. This is still at an early stage, but we believe this technology will transform medicine over the next 20 years. As Dr. Sierra of the San Carlos Clinical Hospital told us, predictive medicine will allow patients and people to play a more active role in their health. An informed patient will be able to make a decision on what to do with their life. And medical professionals will act as consultants. So we have the real chance to realize the well-being of people instead of just the treatment of patients. So this example shows how people will work with AI in the digital era and how data-driven intelligence makes a substantial difference in delivering outcomes. I'd like to show you another example, the third one. In Finland, we have co-created the first mobile payment solution for a fueling station. S Group is a Finnish network of companies operating in the retail service sector. They have 1,600 outlets in Finland, and ABC Petrol is their subsidiary operating over 400 fueling stations in the country. And Fujitsu partnered with them and jointly developed a very good solution by combining ABC's smart mobile application and Fujitsu's post-detailed solution. This works like that. Imagine that you drive your car in Finland, let's say to see Santa Claus. He's living in the northern part of Finland. So you drive up your car to the station, And the smart mobile app shows the available pumps immediately, and you just select the number of pumps on your smart app, and you step out, take the pump, fuel, hang up. Everything is complete. Payment is automatically made, and your electronic receipt is sent to your mobile phone immediately, and you are free to drive away. It's so easy. So this application has made a smashing hit. Application has been downloaded by over 600,000 customers, and transaction has increased 5 times in just 8 months. It's incredible achievement, and I'm really convinced that digital contributes to the top line of business. So this example shows how important it is to shift our viewpoint from supply side to your customer side, 108 degrees, and creatively think about truly customer-centric solutions leveraging digital technology. So I have talked about 3 customer stories. These are just examples. There are many more. But how can we really succeed in digital transformation? I think it is very important to embrace 3 forces of digital. First, connectivity changed the nature of business. As we saw in the case of INESA, organizations can achieve operational excellence by connecting your entire processes through IoT. And moreover, in the financial institutions can connect their services with fintech companies' services to deliver truly innovative services to your customers. And second, intelligence makes a difference in your business. In the digital era, it is very crucial for you to leverage the power of AI and how to use AI to provide insights and help people make better decisions. The San Carlos Clinical Hospital is a best example. And third, everything from customer's viewpoint. Digital technology allows organizations to create a truly customer-centric solution, as we saw in the case of ABC Petrol. And moreover, for example, in the manufacturing sector, digital allows manufacturing company to tailor their products to individual needs of customer and deliver ultra-fast way, mass customization. But important thing is to combine these 3 forces of digital. Organizations can create innovation by connecting various sorts of things through IoT, collect data, and create intelligence, and apply the created intelligence to empower people so that people have better experience, work more creatively, and most importantly, live fuller lives. This is what we call human-centric innovation. And we believe this is the right way to deliver digital transformation. Today, digital connects suppliers, ecosystem partners, and their consumers, and allows them to co-create new value which consumers want. As a result, the borders of existing industries are increasingly blurred, and we are now seeing the emergence of new digitally connected ecosystems we call a digital arena. Values such as mobility or well-being of people or safety and many others are now being co-created in digital arenas. I'd like to give you one example. Autonomous vehicle will be on the road in 2020. Cars are now being made of combining digitalized hardware and software components. So it's like a combination of Lego blocks. And now we are seeing the emergence of a digital arena for mobility service. This is a vast ecosystem of many suppliers and partners, including car manufacturer, component supplier, and new players such as Apple, Google, or Uber. They are co-creating new value of mobility instead of just supplying a car. And we have to look at very big potential consequence of digital transformation. Recently, at the conference of Future City organized by Harvard University, I talked with a division head of autonomous vehicle in a large car manufacturer. He gave me many inspirations. Autonomous vehicle and on-demand mobility have the chance to transform our lives and the landscape of our cities. For example, autonomous vehicle will make your parking spaces obsolete at your residential premises or commercial and the office buildings. In that case, how can we use the newly available spaces for transforming our cities? And moreover, many cities in Japan and probably in Europe are facing a difficult challenge of shrinking population and aging. It is a big challenge for the elderly people living in the suburban areas to come to city centers or their hospitals or shopping malls. But imagine, autonomous vehicle will make the distance meaningless. Anybody can take a ride on demand, and it will soon to come. What I want to say is that everything is only limited by your imagination. What the disruptive vision you form in your mind is key. In this borderless world, I firmly believe digital co-creation is a new business norm. It means blending your business expertise and digital technology, co-creating new value between you, your ecosystem partners, and your customers. But how to do that? I want to give you a small example. Japan Airlines, Japan's national flag carrier, but even they wanted to disrupt themselves and transform their business even beyond the scope of their existing business. So they formed special project teams they call Innovation Lab and assigned very young people across the company. And one of the JAL's project teams looked at the not so well exploited market of young mothers and fathers who want to travel, but it is a challenge to travel with small children. So Fujitsu's design team collaborated with JAL's project team, and we conducted the entire process of user research, idea creation through workshops, and of course, a prototyping of a new service. I'm sorry, I cannot tell you the detail of the service, but I'm sure JAL is creating a very innovative service to help young parents as well as to add new revenue stream for the company. As you saw in this example of Japan Airlines, digital co-creation key is design thinking approach. And to this end, Fujitsu has developed our own unique methodology of design thinking approach we call human-centric experience design. And we want to go through 3 steps together with you. The first step is to think about your disruptive vision. What the innovative value you want to create for your customers, leveraging digital technology, and how digital technology will add disruptive influence in your sector. And the second step is to design your digital business. How do you collaborate with your partners in the digital arena? And how you can leverage the 3 forces of digital: connectivity, intelligence, and customer orientation in your business model. And the third step is, of course, implement digital technology. I think it is very necessary to implement your digital business architecture in 5 layers. Your customer, ecosystems, workforce, process, and technology, these 5 layers. And in each layer, it is very important to think about how you can make connections and how you can collect data and create intelligence. For example, in the customer layer, how you can connect to your customers in physical and digital channels and leverage their behavior data. And in the ecosystem layer, which adjacent industries could provide useful data to augment your services. And the workforce layer, how you can leverage the power of AI to help your people to work more productively and creatively. And in the process layer, how you can connect your entire processes through IoT. And the technology layer, of course, has to support all the other 4 layers. And in this digital era, digital business requires a fundamentally different architecture of technology. To enable your digital business, we provide connected services. Conventional IT is designed to improve the productivity of back office operations by replicating your business transactions and processes with software codes. It's okay, it's still going on, but for digital business, we need something different. Connected services is designed to connect and collect data and create intelligence and deliver business outcomes and better customer experience. To deliver connected service, Fujitsu is committed to 4 key technology areas: AI, cloud, IoT, and security. And we combine these key technologies and allow organizations to connect everything, collect data, analyze data, and turn data into value and control your process optimally. I think this cyclic process is the core of every digital business. And how efficiently and innovatively you run this cyclic process matters most for delivering your business outcomes. Now, I'd like to show how AI can learn from various types of data.
Much of our world can be described by graph structures, complex data structures depicting the links between people and things. AI has been unable to learn from this data. But new technology from Fujitsu can transform this data so that finally AI can learn from and exploit it. Now we can detect improper financial transactions and even resolve traffic congestion. Creating new value for all. Human-centric AI Zinrai from Fujitsu.
Oops. Okay, so as you saw in this very short video, Fujitsu provides various types of AI services, leveraging our capability in deep learning and machine learning, and also we provide applications programming interfaces for AI. And Deep Tensor, as you saw, is very unique technology capable of using graph data, and this can be applied to various types of fields, including fintech or drug discovery or mobility services. And Fujitsu is a long-standing computer manufacturer, so Fujitsu has been developing the world's fastest and most, lowest power consumption CPU, for example, those incorporated in our supercomputer K, the world's fastest machine. And capitalizing on our cutting-edge CPU technology, we are now developing deep learning unit, a very specialized computer chip for accelerating deep learning. And we plan to release it next year. So as you saw, digital has a lot of promises and opportunities, but we are also facing a serious challenge, cybersecurity. Security is now a big business challenge and agenda. 93% of organizations reported security breach last year, and average cost of data breach stands at $3.5 million, big. And also, it takes 9 months to identify 60% of security risks. It's too long. But moreover, by May 2018, you'll be legally obliged to report security breaches. EU General Data Protection Guideline, standardize the data protection regulations for personal data. And this applies to all organizations. Being compliant to EU GDPR is about protecting your customer trust and avoiding fines potentially up to 20 million euro or 4% of the annual turnover, whichever is larger. This is a big stake. So this creates urgency. Organizations need to come up with plans to effectively manage and protect the data security. To help our customers, Fujitsu is providing managed security services, leveraging our internal procedures and practices. And in addition to our conventional security technology, we are using our AI capability to identify cyber attacks. A major challenge of security is that it is very difficult for conventional security technology to identify unknown type of cyber attack. But our unique AI algorithm uses graph data technology and is capable of identifying a known type of cyber attack very quickly and allow organizations to take countermeasures in a timely manner. So we are committed to protecting your data through these ways. And all these digital capabilities, including AI, cloud, IoT, and security, are underpinned by our digital business platform we call MetaArc. MetaArc is a comprehensive framework for delivering a connected service and enabling your digital business. MetaArc is based on scalable cloud This is a hybrid cloud to align your existing business applications and even new digital business applications to create value. So as you saw, we launched our new K5 platform in Spain and expect that this will contribute to your business significantly. And MetaWork is also designed to provide digital technologies as a service so that you can easily match them up to create your own new digital business applications. And furthermore, MetaWork is designed to connect to your business with external partners' ecosystem through application programming interfaces, shape digital arena, and conduct digital co-creation. Now, let me ask you the second question. This is about AI. As you already saw, AI is advancing very rapidly. So my second question is, what do you think about AI? First, AI is a huge opportunity and can be applied to any area of work. Second, AI is an opportunity, but only in some specialized areas. And three, AI is an opportunity, but we can't yet know how it will be applied. And four, AI is a threat to people, to jobs, and our way of life. And five, you are skeptical. AI is all hype, can't be realized for years, if not decades. Are you ready? So please vote. Good. Oh, now I understand. All of you are so much optimistic and enthusiastic about the possibility of AI. Okay, 44% and 30%, 18%. Oh, it's great. In a global survey, we had a similar result. Oops, let me change. Okay, but I should say, to address this problem, it is very important for us to know the opportunities as well as the limit of AI. I want to introduce a very famous project called Can a Robot Get into the University of Tokyo? This is a very big national project, and we've been working since 2011. A robot and the University of Tokyo. It sounds weird, but the purpose of this big project is to assess how far AI can do the cognitive task we humans can do. And the entrance exam to the Japan's highest ranking university is a very good benchmark. And Fujitsu has been working in the mathematics exam team. When we started this project, nobody imagined we would be able to achieve this, difficult task. But finally, last fall, our software robot achieved a very high score at a practice mathematical exam for the University of Tokyo. The score was 80 out of 120, and it is already at the level of passing the University of Tokyo. It's great, amazing, but more than that, the average score of all the other subjects was at the level to be admitted to about 80% of all the universities in Japan. It's incredible, but personally, I'm a bit confused because the University of Tokyo is my alma mater. So imagine, would I be happy if I studied with a robot classmate? Me and a robot? But this might not be bad. My robot friend would be able to do my homework instead of me, and I'll be able to go out for my favorite, bar for tapas and nice wine. It's good, and in return, probably I can teach, my friend human jokes. But this is a very important thing I really want to tell you. There is more story. The project also had a difficulty in increasing, raising the scores for two subjects. These two subjects are English language reading and Japanese language reading. But why? The answer is simple. AI cannot read. AI cannot understand the real meanings as we do. And AI cannot understand the complicated context of the long sentences. Because AI doesn't have common sense, which we have learned from our childhood days. I remember when I did something wrong, my mom scolded me. Yoshi, you shouldn't do that. So in such a way, we grew up. But AI doesn't have such rich experience. So AI can do something great, like finding out most statistically correct answers, ultra-fast way. But general purpose AI is still remote. As we already saw in the case of the San Carlos Clinical Hospital, the future digital business workforce will leverage and combine the creativity of people and the analytical capability of digital AI. So AI can learn from huge amounts of data, provide insights, and help people make better decisions. And people will learn from our experience and work creatively with the help of AI. But important thing is that we have to give a purpose to AI, computer. And we have to teach lessons, common sense to them to grow. But on the other hand, we can learn very new strategies from AI. For example, chess players already getting some from playing with software chess programs. But we believe analytical capability of AI and human creativity are complementary and will allow us to achieve previously unthinkable breakthroughs and realize far-reaching benefits for all. We are still facing serious challenges elsewhere in the world. The world population surpassed 7 billion, and it is expected to reach nearly 10 billion in 2050. We are living in cities, increasingly mega cities, so we face serious challenges of urbanization, such as pollution and congestions, and also the population is fast aging. In Japan, 4 out of 10 people will be over 65 in 2050, but this will not be only Japan, applicable to all countries in the world. The United Nations set out 17 sustainable development goals. These are great goals, but how we can solve these challenges? But I believe the combination of human creativity and digital technology will allow us to do some breakthroughs. And partnering with our customers and partners, Fujitsu is working on some of these challenges. I want to give you some examples. SDG 2, to realize smart agriculture and food, Fujitsu ourselves is engaged in smart agriculture using sensors, analytics, and IoT, and growing fresh vegetables. And our vegetables are very delicious. And furthermore, we are connecting various partners through our agriculture cloud and shaping a new digital arena for food and agriculture. And SDG 3, to allow everyone to live full lives, we are connecting hospitals and the care facilities. In Japan, we have already connected 7,000 facilities to realize the well-being of people instead of the treatment of patients. And we are also working on very innovative technology such as a digital twin of our human heart, or IT drug discovery, or human genome analysis for smart medicine. And SDG 11, to realize a smart city, we are collaborating with many partners based on our mobility platform we call Spatial. And in Singapore, we are jointly developing a very unique solution using AI to dramatically reduce congestion in the city. These are just examples, but we are trying to shape digital arenas together with our customers and partners. But the important thing is that each digital arena is not standalone, but multiple digital arenas are interconnected and deliver far greater benefits for people and allow all of us to live a safer, more prosperous, and sustainable world. This is our vision of a human-centric intelligent society. It is not an easy journey at all, but I'm confident conscious collaboration by stakeholders will realize this in the not-so-distant future. Now, I'd like to come back to the old ukiyo-e of Japan, of Hokusai. In that, painting, we are, at the mercy of violent, big digital waves, but digital co-creation provides the power to move forward against such big digital waves toward your vision and your goal. And I believe you'll be able to see your disruptive vision much more clearly. Now you can see the beautiful shape of Mount Fuji. This another painting of Hokusai is called the Red Fuji. This could be a symbol of your vision and your goal. And Fujitsu wants to be your best digital co-creation partner, sharing your aspirations as well as your challenges, and together achieving your vision. This brings me to the end of my presentation. Pues es todo de mi presentación. Espero que continúe disfrutar su estadía con nosotros al Fujitsu World Tour. Muchas gracias por escucharme. Thank you very much.